What happened to the people who bullied you, and have you forgiven them? Didn't keep in touch after school, obviously. Learned a while ago he killed himself. If he didn't make jokes about raping me, I would feel sorry for him. At 79, I have outlived most of them. I get the t-shirt. He was exposed by social media pedophile hunters. 3 down. 1 to go. I bumped into one of my bullies at a party years after high school. Surprisingly, he was thrilled to see me and introduced me as his friend from school, recalling our antics. He didn't perceive his actions as bullying, just typical interactions among friends. Interestingly, this encounter made me realize that I had also bullied a kid in our group during high school. We never recognized it as bullying at the time. I try not to think about them, but have my moments of weakness where I have a nightmare and look a few of them up on Facebook and LinkedIn. The lead bully from my elementary school actually got in contact with me last year to apologize. Had a kid a few years prior and it changed his perspective, I think. We had a good few chats. I do keep my distance a little, but have also agreed for our respective kids to have a playdate next time I'm in town. I almost killed him when I fought back. This was in 2016. Fucked me up for months and got jail time. Honestly, I barely remember them. It was such a big deal back when I was in school, and now, it just doesn't matter to me. Lost touch after school, but social media shows they've changed a lot. Life taught them lessons that perhaps they needed. I've moved on and forgiven them, realizing holding on to anger only hurts me. It's about peace, not forgetting. Most of them faded into obscurity. A few seemed to genuinely turn their lives around. Forgiveness? It's complicated. I've let go of the anger for my own well-being, but it's more about healing myself than absolving them of their past actions. I have no idea what happened to them. I am the kind of person who can drop other people at the drop of a hat and disappear if things get tough. Have I forgiven them? Most probably. I understand why they bullied me, and I hope they are with people more like themselves in a homogeneous blob of blandness and aren't bullying other people now. They seem to have grown up and mellowed out. Some even reached out to apologize. Forgiveness was hard but necessary for my peace. It's more about letting go of the past than excusing their actions. Life's too short to hold grudges. Some haven't changed much, while others grew up and became better people. I've forgiven them, realizing that holding on to the anger only hurt me. Forgiveness was for my healing, allowing me to move on and grow from those experiences. I would have forgiven them. But recently, I encountered them a small group of friends at a restaurant and they started mocking me on the spot. It's been 8 years and it seems they never grew up. They've mostly drifted into different paths. Over time, I've learned to let go and forgive, not for their sake, but for my own peace of mind. Holding on to bitterness only weighs you down. Forgiveness was a step towards healing myself. In high school, Alex was the main person who bullied me, making my days miserable. Years later, Alex sent me a sincere apology, explaining their own struggles and how they realized the impact of their actions. Initially skeptical, I saw their genuine remorse through our conversations. Realizing that holding on to resentment was more of a burden to me than to them, I decided to forgive Alex. This wasn't about becoming friends, but about letting go of the past and moving forward with mutual respect. Our reconciliation showed me the power of forgiveness and growth. I actually don't know what happened to them, because I haven't thought of them since leaving school. In that regard, I've forgiven them, since forgiveness is just no longer feeling resentment towards someone. Doesn't require you to talk to them or anything. He apologized for being such a fuck-ass, and I said it's okay because we were just kids and didn't know any better. Many of them are in the position of power in the industry, still live peacefully, and are wealthy, but not courageous enough to call me by my name when they talk shit about me, and no forgiveness. If the chance comes, I must have my revenge. He killed himself. Never forgave him, never will. I shit on your grave, Cody.